Good evening, brothers and sisters of Christ. Welcome to another Reading Through the Bible series with Law of Christ Ministries. This is part 234 of our daily scripture reading, continuing in the book of Second Kings. We'll be picking up in chapter 13. In the 23rd year of Joash, son of Ahaziah, king of Judah, Jehoahaz, son of Jehu, has reigned over Israel in Samaria 17 years. And he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord and went after the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, that he caused Israel to sin. He did not turn aside from it. And the Lord grew angry with rage in Israel and gave them into the hand of Hazael, king of Aram, and into the hand of Ben-Hadad, son of Hazael, all the days. And Jehoahaz appeased the face of the Lord, and the Lord heeded him, for he saw the oppression of Israel, that Syria's king oppressed them. And the Lord gave Israel deliverance, and went out from under the hand of Syria, and the sons of Israel sat in their coverts as yesterday and in the day before. Yet they did not depart from the sins of the house of Jeroboam, who made Israel sin. They walked in them, and indeed the groove stood in Samaria. For there was no left to leave Jehoahaz of the people except 50 horsemen and 10 chariots and 10,000 footmen, for the king of Aram has destroyed them and make them as dust of threshing. And the rest of the history of Jehoahaz and all that he did and his might, and are they not written in the scrolls of the chronicles of the kings of Israel? And Jehoahaz lies with his fathers, and they bury him in Samaria, and his son Joash reigned in his stead. In a year, the 7th year of Judah, Jehoahaz, son of Jehoahaz, has reigned over Israel in Samaria 16 years. And he did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and he did not depart from all the sins of Jeroboam, son of Nebat, that he had caused Israel to sin. Therein he walked. And the rest of the histories of Joash and all that he did, and his might with which he fought with Amaziah, king of Judah, are they not written in the scroll of the chronicles of the kings of Israel? And Joash lies with his fathers, and Jeroboam sat upon his throne in Samaria with the sons of Israel. And Elisha had become sick with a sickness by which he died. And Joash, king of Israel, went down to him and wept on his face and said, Father, Father, chariot of Israel and its horsemen. And Elisha said to him, Take a bow and arrow. And he took to himself a bow and arrows. And he said to the king, Put your hand on the bow. And Joash put his hand on the bow, and Elisha laid his hands on the hands of the king. And he said, Open the window eastward. And he opened it. And Elisha said, Shoot. And he shot. And he said, The Lord's arrow of deliverance, an arrow of deliverance in Syria. And you shall strike Syria in effect until completion. And Elisha said to him, Take bows. And he took them. And he said to the king of Israel, Strike the ground. And the king struck 3 times and stopped. And the man of God was grieved at him and said, If you had struck 5 times or 6 times, then you would have struck Syria until completion. But now you will strike now you will strike Syria 3 times. And Elisha died, and they buried him. And lightly armed men of Moab came to the land when the year came. And it happened when they were burying the man, that behold, they saw the lightly armed man, and they threw the man in the grave of Elisha. And he went and touched the bones of Elisha, and he revived and stood up on his feet. And Hazael oppressed Israel all the days of Jehoahaz. But the Lord had mercy on them and compassion on them, and had regard to them because of the covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that the Lord did not want to destroy them, and he did not banish them from his face. And Hazael, king of Syria, died, and his son Hadaraz reigned in his stead. And Jehoaz, son of Jehoahaz, turned and takes the city out of the hand of Ben-Hadad, son of Hazael, that he had taken out from the hand of his father Jehoahaz in war. Joash has struck him 3 times, and he brings back the city to Israel. All right, guys, we're going to stop there for today. Lord willing, we'll be back tomorrow. Peace and blessings.